What's up, Big Slime? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We have 2 days and 21 hours to hit 15,000 trophies. I grinded a little bit off camera and we actually got to 14,690, which is insane. I found some great success because I'm clicking with this deck now. I haven't changed deck in about 5 days and it's starting to show. Like, I'm starting to click, I'm starting to feel good with it. And yeah, let's get into the first game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous because I'm so close to it now. I think it's like 3 wins and I could potentially be 15k, which is actually my goal, and it's been my goal this whole season. This season of absolute mental warfare. Like, the start of this season, it's been absolutely horrible, and we've managed to bring it back to get this close. So that is a bad sign to see that first, and the fact that I don't have... We might just have to log here. Actually, we're going to Dark Goblin and see what he does. If he doesn't defend that Dark Goblin, I am going to put a Knight on the bridge just to try and get some extra value. But let's see what he does with this. Maybe a Valkyrie I'm kind of expecting in this situation. And it's a Mega Knight. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Bad placement by me there. Really bad placement by me. But it'll be a good test to see if he has a zap. He doesn't. And he's emoting already. So we're going to mute him because we need to lock in. And the fact that he's laughing that quickly means that, you know, he's having a bad day. And he... Oh, look. He does have a Valkyrie like I predicted. He's having a bad day, and we're here to make it even worse. But that's okay. He doesn't have to, you know... Oh, he did just use his... Oh, I can't... I was gonna... Oh, nice. I was going to barrel that because we had the Knight as a tank. But I couldn't do that because he had a Skarmy in his hand, and he would have just overwhelmed everything and killed everything, so... We're actually on nearly the same health, and now I know that he has a Mega Knight as well as a Hog. I kind of need to save this at all times. And let's see. I'm a little bit worried, I'm not going to lie. This seems like a hard matchup off rip, and that's a good placement for the Volk. Not the optimal placement, but it is a good placement. Hopefully this brings out... He should Hog with this. Okay, let's do this and this. Oh, let's go. Okay, that should be full defended. Nice, and that's a really good placement from us. Please kill him fully. Okay, he doesn't kill it fully, but I think this should hold him back enough. Okay, that's really, really good. Hopefully he doesn't get a jump. No, he doesn't. Okay, we're going to do this and then go opposite lane here. He does have a... I think that's actually okay, to be honest. All things considered, that could have gone worse. On the other lane, we actually did quite well, so that should be okay. Dark Goblin is going to die here. He might even get some hits off on the tower from this, which is not what we needed. Yeah, that Volk here is going to be annoying. Don't get a throw. Oh, and he gets a throw. Boys, we're not throwing this game, are we now? We're not throwing this game yet. Okay, he's about to do his Hog. Okay, I'm going to have to do this here. Bad placement, but we need to kind of... Yep, please lock onto the right thing. Nice. Oh, he does do that. That's nice from him. Well played. He's going to pre the arrows, I think, but I need to get a jump off from him. He does activate King Tower, which helps us, but we are getting cooked a little bit here. This is going to be a lot harder than anticipated because he actually knows what he's doing with this deck, which makes it not as fun and not as easy. He's going to Valkyrie on that, or Mega Knight. Yeah, Valkyrie on that. Let's do this, and then, okay. Oh, he can just cycle. Yeah, I think he's won. Boys, I tried. He's going to Mega Knight on top of that. I don't really know what to do in this situation unless he gets like a really unlucky play here. Okay, that's actually a really good play from us. If we can just get a hit, we win. Wow, good game. We take that. We take that all day long. He should have won that because he had lightning, but he couldn't get to it because I kept the pressure up. So... Anyway, on to the next. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't give up. You never give up, because I feel like he should have won that if he played a little bit better and didn't overspend and maybe wasn't in a bad mindset, because I feel like he was in a bad mindset. If you're laughing from the start of the game, something's going wrong, you know? Please zap, zap. Okay, I only wanted him to zap in that situation to see if he could reset. And Ram Rider Bridge spam, Pecker as well. I'm just going to pressure the other lane. I'm trying to learn that with this deck, you need to be pressuring the other lane as much as humanly possible. But this will test to see if he has a zap, of which he does. So he can reset, which is a little bit more frustrating for us. We're going to try not to take any damage here, just because... Oh, yeah, we're going to take some damage. That's really annoying. And I actually can't defend that, so I have to barrel this, which is defensive barrel is I always recommend staying away from, but I don't want to take too much damage early on. Against a matchup like this, my deck is going to shine in double elixir. It may not be shining right now, but in double elixir we should be okay. We should be shining in double elixir. It's just getting there is the issue. If I place this here, he's just going to counter it with either a barrel or a... Oh, I was expecting a pecker on the bridge. I'm not too sure why, but I was expecting that pecker on the bridge. Let's do this opposite lane to get some pressure. I don't want him building up behind the Mega Knight. And he does barrel. Let's keep this guy out of the way just in case. He can reset, as I said, and we're going to have to overspend on defense here just a little bit. Hopefully the Knight gets to him, but he might pecker to support, and if he does, that might be a long day in the office for us. Okay, that should be full defended there. We're actually going to go with a counter play here. I know it's not amazing. Taking into account he can just win right now. Oh, okay, he did use his zap, so he's only going to get a charge and maybe 1 or 2 hits there. Okay, this is a hard matchup already, but boys, I believe in us. I think we can do this with a lot of good plays. I don't know if he'll... I'm actually going to do a risky play here. I'm going to try and defend the princess from the bats. Okay, just evolve Mega Knights instead. That's a little bit different. Okay, let's do this. Hopefully the Mega Knight gets locked on. Nice. Did get a lock on finally. He might reset it, but that's okay. Yep, and we're going to do this to try and... Okay, we need the princess to start taking him out. Oh, he's going to get a couple of hits there. Please don't lock onto the tower. Okay, whew, that was close. If he would have locked onto the tower, then it might have been actually just towered down, which would not have been great for us. We're going to counter here, but he has got his barrel, so we're going to overthrow a little bit, because I feel like he'll miss the barrel. Oh, he doesn't miss the barrel. He actually takes his time, which is really a good sign for him, because he's playing very well, but a bad sign for us, because he's playing very well. Let's do this. I feel like it's the best situation for us right now. Yep. Please just kill the Mega Knight. If we get the Mega Knight down, yeah, we should be able to defend everything else. When I say defend everything else, we're holding on for dear life right now. We actually can't defend that, so that is going to be game. That's going to be game for him. Well played. We lose the second game. That is unfortunate. I feel like I played that the best I could have, and it's just unfortunate it went his way, but on to the next. This is definitely the issue with me right now, is I play really well when I'm not recording, and then when I record, I feel like, I don't know, my skill just goes into the bin. A giant deck could be really horrible to go against. See what spell he has, arrows, okay, I need to take that into account. So when he's pushing now, I need to make sure I take arrows into account. Let's do Princess on the bridge here to try and get some chip damage and force him to do something on that side. Let's do this. And I just massively messed up. I might have just thrown everything completely, especially if he has arrows. Not arrows, freeze as well. I highly doubt he has freeze as well, but that was a bad play by us. I didn't know he had graveyard. I should have expected it due to the fact the giant and everything, but I didn't. And now I will always place that Dark Goblin behind my tower. Okay, let's go for the chip damage again here, because that'll put us back into the lead. The issue with graveyard is I feel like it's just so hard to go against. Let's get his zap out of his hand, which would be nice. I might have to, if he doesn't... Oh, do you know what? We're going to let that run. We're going to stop there with the knight here. How much elixir is a musketeer? Is it 4? Because that's a positive trade if so, but I'm not too sure. I can't remember. He might graveyard here, so we're not going to place anything just yet. Okay. We're playing good. We're thinking about our plays. We're not just spamming. We're trying to think about everything. His next play should realistically be giant at the back to start building again, but he actually goes straight in for the kill. Okay. Let's do this just to buy some time here. Yeah, so the issue with me and going against graveyard is every time they push, I feel like they get at least 1,000. So just like 3 pushes and it's kind of over, as well as chip damage, which is not ideal. This is a hard matchup for me, personally. The deck versus his deck, it might be okay, but me personally, I seem to struggle against defending graveyards, which is fine. Even if we lose all games today, we're still going to end better than yesterday, which is, you know, overall, that's okay. Let's do this to hopefully bait out his barb in a barrel. And then, oh, how many spells has this guy got, man? This is just not an ideal matchup for us at all. Because of the amount of spells he has, mainly. We're going to have to just put the tank in this time as well. Yeah, I think that's defended pretty much as best as I could, but once again, he gets so much damage off every single time, it's just kind of painful. Let's do this and support this side and then go for the overthrow here. Actually, not overthrow, but... oh, that's such a good play. This guy's really good. He's playing so well. I just respect it. Like, if you can play a deck like this, as well as he's currently playing, I just respect it, honestly. Like, well played. We're going to have to stop her because she does get a lot of value. He doesn't have poison, though, so my Goblin gang might actually be quite good against him. Okay, we need that bat to die. Yeah. This is the play he's kind of hoping to go for. We're going to have to do this. And then this. We're going to have to get another... Yeah, we're going to have to get another tower down because otherwise we've definitely lost. Okay, we've definitely lost now. He can cycle. That's not great, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's getting so much harder to play. Like, every game I feel like I'm playing the best I can, but it's just not enough and it's just annoying. Like, what else could I have done in this situation? That's game. He can just cycle his cards. Yeah. Boys, I feel like I'm playing as best as I possibly could, but I feel like it's just not breaking through, you know? Which is just not ideal for us. Yeah, crying skeleton. That's how I feel right now, honestly. On to the next. Okay, a rough couple of matchups, I'm not going to lie. They were quite difficult to beat. Even at my skill range, where I'm not like amazing with this deck yet. I'm not flawless. I don't play everything perfectly. And a Goblin jar. Oh my god, a Goblin drill. We are getting the matchups right now, boys. The matchups. Now, I did go against this earlier, and I did find pretty good success with it, but it's just one of those things. He definitely have an evolved Snowball as well, so I need to take that into account. I don't think he's used Snowball yet, which is good. Let's see if we can bait out a Snowball here, but it is going to give him value. That should be defended. I'm going to leave that, even if it doesn't get full defended. Okay, it does. Okay, he has arrows. So surely he has arrows and Snowball, because I don't think you would... Let's just do this to see if he does have a Snowball. Okay, at least our... Okay, let's do this. Yeah, that was actually a good play. We didn't take too much damage here. We're going to Princess on the bridge as well, the second he dies. Nice. Now he's going to Skeletons. Oh, he didn't Skeletons. Okay, that's a bad play by me there then, because I was expecting a Skeletons, so I tried to place, but we do get a King Tower activation here, which is nice. He's going to get a double hit there. Okay, only a single hit, but again, we did get King Tower, so that will definitely help us in the long run with this drill. So now he has to place the drill now on this outside, so we can isolate it a bit better there. He has to place it where he just there. Oh, okay, that's a pretty brave placement by him, due to the fact that I have support from the main tower now. Oh, that's a bad barrel by me, because the knights are not going to get there. Ah, we're playing a little bit worse now, boys. It's in my head a little bit, you know? It is in my head a little bit. We're going to let that run just because it doesn't matter if, you know, take a hit. That side's got full health. Sometimes it's okay to just take a hit. I reckon he's going to barrel on the bridge. Yeah, wall breakers is what I meant to say, not barrel, but yeah. Let's do this. We're going to get the princess going for some chip damage here. Hopefully the knight gets across the bridge. I'm actually going to do this to really support everything. I know I've just massively overcommitted everything there, but we do need to get some damage back. There you go. So that's actually a really good play in general for us there. So we've got the damage back, which is going to force him into doing the... Okay, if we can get this high now, when he does do the Goblin drill, we should be okay. He keeps placing it at the front. Why have I not learned? Oh no, we got it there. Okay, that's actually a really good play by us. Lovely. Okay, we are super up right now. Okay, let's do this to support and try and defend those. Doesn't defend those, but... Oh, that's nice. That's a good play. Let's go on this side as well. Let's go here, and hopefully he doesn't do anything with that. Okay. Yep. As long as he doesn't Goblin drill right this second, we should be okay. Okay, let's do that when she locks on to get rid of her. King, not king, knight there. He is going to go for the poison, but we are kind of doing really well against this guy right now. Please don't lock onto the knight. No, she locked onto the knight. That's really unfortunate there. I need to place her here instead, and it would have been okay in that situation. Okay, he does go for that here. Hopefully, yeah, everything there should be tanked okay. He is starting to come back a bit though. This is starting to get a little bit worse for us. Let's do this to just apply some pressure. Oh, I did it bad timing. Oh no, it's okay. That's actually good timing. Nice. He has to deal with that now. So we'll do this. We'll let everything die there, and then we can quickly do this. And that should be able to... Oh, I was hoping it would lock onto the tower, but it didn't. That there is everything defended though. Let's go for a cheeky Dark Goblin. See if we can get a hit on the tower. Good catch from him there. Really nice catch. And that's game. We came back very nicely. That was a good game. I don't know if he said good game because I have him muted. And I mute them so that I can lock in, you know. On to the next. As I was saying, I did go against a Goblin drill deck earlier and I did beat it as well. So I'm starting to think I do have matchup when it comes to those decks. I'm going to have to overspend here because I don't want to take early damage. We are on a negative trade, big time for that, so he is massively up on elixir. But he did use his... So let's see if he has two... He might have tornado as well. Okay, we do get a hit there, which is nice. I just had to test to see if he has... Okay, we're going to do this high and then this. I wanted to test if he had multiple spells. Okay, he does have Fireball as well, so that's going to be a little bit more annoying for us. That's only going to be one hit from him. Okay, he is up just slightly up. So that's a little bit okay for us. Now he has a bridge spam deck. We need to make sure we keep this handy. Alright, let's do this. We might actually catch it accidentally. No, we're okay. Lumberjack. Oh, he could have Balloon. I doubt it, but I don't think you go... I don't know if it's a... I don't know what type of deck this is right now. It's kind of weird. Okay, let's do this. Bad placement from us, unfortunately, but it does lock onto the right thing. Dark Goblin will mop up the rest. He might fireball this, and if he does fireball that... Didn't fireball it. Late fireball? Okay, he doesn't fireball that. Let's do this for the skeletons. He didn't skeletons. Okay. Dark Goblin's going to chip him down a hell of a lot of damage. Like, down to half is really nice. We can actually just take him out with Princess. As long as the Princess locks onto the right thing and doesn't get distracted. Okay. Do you know what? I think we can just leave him. I don't think he'll get to the tower in time. It's a lot of risk. It's a lot of risk. Okay. I was starting to panic a little bit there. I'm not going to lie. Okay, that's actually a bad play because he can place something on the bridge now. Okay. Yep. We're going to let that side run. We're just going to log and that's all. Yep. Okay, we're not going to take damage that side. It is a very close game right now. It is extremely close. Let's do this and this because I think this full counters it. If I'm not mistaken, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, bang. Let's go for the Princess here. I would kind of try and kill the skeletons, but it's okay. He's gonna mess up a little bit there. I think that's a mess up from him because I can just hold back. Oh, the wizard. I thought I could hold back the wizard there. That's really unfortunate. That actually might be the game because I messed up the placement there and he just needs the arrows. Ooh, that was a really well played by him. That's unfortunate. Ooh, that's actually tower. Well played. GG, well played. Good game from him there. I messed up badly. I got overwhelmed. Bridge spam decks I seem to fail with. I feel like they're just so low IQ that when you place on the bridge, you can just start to be overwhelmed very, very quickly. And it all goes to shit. So let's do one more to see what we end on today. Can we win the last game at least? Come on. Yeah, as I was saying previously, it's a lot of ups and downs right now. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, win, loss, loss. It is just kind of that right now. And it isn't ideal because you're not going to break through like that. And it's a furnace deck. Top 10 things you do not want to see. That's not even going to jump on the knight. Top 10 things you don't want to see is someone using a furnace when you're using this deck. It's just instantly you know that he can... Oh my god, I'm Witch. Witch is a lot better to deal with. He doesn't have his log yet. He needs to place one more card and then he will have his log. Raw Recruits. Let's do this because I feel like he's going to get rid of the Princess. Didn't get rid of the princess. Let's pull them back here. Hopefully get enough time. Yeah. We dealt with them nicely, but when they come down evolved next, we can't use our log early on because that's when they charge. Dark Goblin will counter this fully. Didn't get the explosion damage, which is nice. Only if they kill the Dark Goblin, it will still be chip. Will he deal with that? Hopefully that prompts out something. Yeah, it did prompt out something, but I'm not sure if it was the right thing. Okay, this is going to be a hard matchup, but one I think we can do okay against. As long as we don't get overwhelmed by the... Please shoot one more. As long as we don't get over... that's a hit. Oh my god, this card, man. This season needs to end. I hate with a burning passion the Furnace. Who in their right mind at Supercell said, let's take a card that is not used and everything. And I understand wanting to get cards into the pool of being used. You know, I understand that. I'm all for getting more cards used. But who signed off on the Furnace being allowed? Please. It ruined bait decks, basically. And yeah, it's not ideal for us. Let's just do Princess here. Okay, he's done a Witch. Okay, we shouldn't have really used Princess here. Let's log early just to get our cycle going. Okay, hopefully we can bait out. Okay, let's do this. Okay, there's a lot of defense placed down by us. And we should have really been peppering a little bit more before placing cards like these, but we defended with that pretty well, I'd say. And we can defend everything else with the Knight. We played that really well. That was actually probably the best thing we could have done in that situation. But in the long run, his deck is going to start to really do some damage. Let's get the Princess down here. She's going to lock onto... Oh, would you look at that? Mr. No Life here. We need to get the Knight up early now. Let's do this to get rid of the Witch. Well, not get rid of the Witch, but just do a good amount of damage to her. I need the Knight back like right now, or everything is about to be cooked. So like for example, like look how much damage you just got from one lane. It's certainly not ideal. And now I can't actually push. Oh, Mega Knight. Yeah, this guy is this is a guy at least, you know. He's one of those. Okay, we're gonna have to. I don't really know what to do in this situation. This is what happens when I go against raw recruits. It's just one of those cards that don't work well with me. It just doesn't settle well with me. So we're gonna have to wait for this. Let's see if we can get a good log there. Yeah, we can get a good log there. Let's get her at the back starting to cook, but yeah, unfortunately that is going to be towered down. I can't stop the Furnace, and the Furnace is just broken. Yeah, really enjoyable, guys. Who the hell? Oh my god, I can't even push through. Boys, what am I supposed to do in this situation? Literally, like pushing both lanes simultaneously at the same time with going against a bait deck of which all cards die in one hit. It's just like, what is the point? I don't really know. This is one of those games I should have just given up and said GG because it's not possible for me to win. He has log, so. And that's the type of guy. The guy to look at that. Look at the emotes. The emote and the deck in combination tells me everything I need to know about this guy and what he does on a day-to-day basis. He wakes up, he does nothing. Goes back to bed, wakes up and does nothing. That's just him. That's understandable. What do we end today on, boys? Come on. Oh yeah, they're rolling out. So someone asked me in my previous video why have we got chests. They're rolling out as an experiment lucky drops as well as chest. Only some people have it so far. I know quite a lot of people with it, like I have it for example, and it will slowly roll out to more people. But we ended today on more than we, well, not more than we started on. We actually lost more than we started on, but more than we had yesterday, and that's all that matters. So in general, we're climbing, but we have 2 days to get the last amount of trophies, and it's just beginning to get a lot harder. I mean, look at these matchups. Look at that. Mega Knight, Recruits, Furnace, Witch, Barrel. Cooked. There's no way I'm winning that. Bridge spam decks I seem to be overwhelmed by. Like, it's just a deck that I can't really do well against. I should probably do well, but again, with the yeah, not good. Go down here. Of course, I lost that one, and yeah, we're getting cooked. I'm not gonna lie. we are getting cooked today. But we got some good wins in there as well as the losses. We didn't just get absolutely dominated. We got close to being dominated, but not fully. The word of the day, boys. Everyone that comments the word of the day, it makes me happy every single time I see that comment, by the way. So you're a legend. I need the motivation. I need you to comment. Books. Books is the word of the day. And boys, I need as many books as possible, because if I'm going to hit this 15K in 2 days, it's going to be, I need a lot of motivation for it. So you need to feed me that motivation. Boys, if you've enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, sub if you haven't already, and join the Discord community. If you're stuck at the moment or anything, or need any help, the Discord is very helpful with helping people with decks and everything like that. So please do join. Yeah. Anyway, have a fantastic rest of your day.